Thank you for being here. We begin with breaking news in the West Valley. Shots ring out at a Cinco de Mayo celebration filled with families and children. There were multiple shooters and 9 people shot at least, some of them with very serious injuries. Happened outside a business in downtown Glendale, near Glendale and Grand Avenues. And 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra live at that chaotic scene. So what are Glendale Police telling you about this tonight, Gabby?
Well, Troy, very limited information at this time, but as you can see behind me, just a massive police scene. Red and blue emergency lights are filling downtown Glendale as they investigate that shooting at a Cinco de Mayo celebration. I want to direct your attention to the restaurant on the corner there, El Camarón Gigante. That's where police say several people were shot tonight. Now, it's still very early in the investigation, so this number could change, but right now, police say approximately 9 people were shot. The first 911 calls came in around 7:45 this evening. I spoke to a witness who told me there was a Cinco de Mayo party happening at the restaurant. It was family friendly and dozens of people of all ages were in attendance. He had just walked out of the celebration and was standing by his car when those gunshots rang out. He immediately ducked for cover, and this is what he heard. Take a listen.
You know, all of a sudden the shots started getting fired. It was way more than 20 shots. It went on for a good 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Then there was a break of about 30 seconds, and then there was a second volley, probably of about 10 more shots.
And that man says his car was hit by bullets. He got a flat tire in one of his tires from it. He also helped a woman who came running out of the restaurant with several gunshot wounds. He said he applied pressure and tried to keep her calm until paramedics could get to her. Police do not have any suspects in custody at this time, but believe several people were involved in the shooting. They are still interviewing witnesses. Now, as you can see, this area is just taped off, a massive police presence, but they're telling us it is not believed to be a danger to the public at this time. It is very heavily closed to traffic. Right behind me is Grand Avenue. So coming here on 57th Drive and right there at Lamar, especially is the center of the scene, but many of the surrounding roads are closed off. So police are asking everyone just to avoid the area. They're expecting to be here until the early morning hours. They're working to get updates for us right now, and we will share those with you on 12news.com and here on air at 12 News as we get them. Back to you, Troy.
Yeah, and one of the really disturbing things about this is you were saying that there were families there. I mean, there were kids around. Do we know anything about the victims at all? I know there's still a lot going on.
We don't know anything about who the victims are, what their ages could be. I did see many families walking around this area immediately after the incident, and several people appear to be trying to connect with each other, trying to look for their loved ones, a little panicked as they searched for people that they lost in just the chaos of everything.
And I also heard one of the witnesses out there saying that he saw paramedics working very hard, chest compressions and things on some of these victims. So some of them are pretty seriously injured, you would imagine.
Yes, they could not give us exact details on what the conditions are of each of those patients. We did see several ambulances leaving the area with their sirens on. So those people, we assume, are being taken to the hospital. And as we get another briefing from the police, we're hoping to have an update on those conditions.
Yeah, and one last question here, something we can point out. Looks like this was some sort of a fight between multiple people. This wasn't like a mass shooting where somebody went in and just started shooting a bunch of people. Multiple shooters, correct?
That's what it sounds like. The gentleman you heard from just a few moments ago, I asked him if he heard any fighting just before the incident. He said he didn't hear anything specific, but he attends these events frequently, and they've known to get sometimes a little heated. The police did tell us they believe there is possibly more than one shooter in this situation. So again, they're working to get more information, and we'll share those details with you when we have them.
All right, Gabriela, thank you very much. If we get those details within this newscast, we will bring them to you. Thank you.